here live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm El Nino de Oro. Charlie the Eagle Edwards, fighting out of the United Kingdom, the WBC Flyweight World Champion. Let's see what he's got for us in this one.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled. What a pleasure it is to be here. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Oh, he took that jab well. He threw a punch and just got countered. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. The halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Back and forth they go. He misses with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Linares in that last round. That was almost on to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
The perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They stop the hook there. Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Missing with that right hook. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Linares in that last round. The game plan to switch on. The bell rings and we start the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Here's a counter shot. And he caught him with a left hook. There's a counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Missing with the hook. He just misses with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter shot lands. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
The Venezuelan is rocked. Thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And that hook misses. He couldn't take anymore, and Charlie Edwards goes to the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are right.
Let's talk about Edwards in that last round.
That's his round.
On to the 5th we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Coach, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full power, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. He threw a punch and just got counters. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
He threw a punch and just got countered. Good defense there to stop that hook. How about that time counter shot? Caution being thrown to the wind. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. You know that. Let's start the 6th. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The perfect counter lands. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, he caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Nice job blocking the hook. So much for boxing. This is a fight. That counter shot lands. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk.
Calm yourself down.
Here we go. It's round 7. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches. That cut is in a very bad place. The referee might stop it here. So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny.
What do you see?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but referee calls time, and we'll look at the cut.
You're taking too much. The fight is over.
The fight is over.
I was getting a little anxious there. This is a career-ending fight.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
Just like another like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass all over. TKO is spot on.